Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Jimmy. Today we're talking about a Sega arcade game, and we're talking about a Sega arcade game that no one really talks about anymore, and that's kind of a shame, because this game is absolutely great, and it's hugely influential on every other game that's come after it. What game are we talking about? Today we're talking about the Sega arcade game from 1986, OutRun. So without further ado, let's hop right to it, yeah? So OutRun is an absolutely fantastic game. There's really not much I can say about it that hasn't been said about it already. It was produced and made by Sega, 1986, by the AM2 team at Sega. It was made by Yu Suzuki, which, if you know the name and if you know Sega, you already know that guy's had his hands in a lot of Sega's projects in this time. Just a lot of games can be attributed to him. Absolutely great. In this game, you drive a Ferrari Testarossa Spider, and I mean, come on, doesn't everyone really want to drive one? Because this game is actually not a racing game, believe it or not. This game is actually classified as a driving game. So, and this game pretty much lives up to it. So without further ado, let's actually jump right into graphics. How does this game sound? How does this game look? So the arcade game hardware for this game is actually able to scale graphics towards the player and from the player, which works absolutely great. So the 3D effect that you get in this game actually looks pretty decent. It's a little dated. The 3D effects do look really great. The graphics are really nice and colorful. Just absolutely gorgeous to look at. That Coconut Beach, the first stretch of land you're on, looks so gorgeous. Plus, dude, that I mentioned, you're actually allowed to choose what soundtrack you want to listen to as you drive around in this game. Yeah, you're allowed to do that. And hot damn, it is absolutely gorgeous. If you're playing your arcade game of this game, you get a choice between 3 tracks, and those 3 tracks are absolutely great. Me personally, I usually choose Magical Shower, just because, I mean, have you listened to it? It's literally playing right now. Why would you not want that? The 3DS version does give you 5 tracks to choose from though, but I mean, honestly, I'm just going to choose Magical Sound Shower, just because why not? It sounds way better. It's literally the best track in the game, with the exception of Final Wave, just because, come on, man. But yeah, this game looks and sounds great. It just looks oh so good. It feels great too. And talking about feeling, let's actually talk about the gameplay in this game. How does this game play? What are the mechanics for this game? So this game actually came in a variety of different cabinets. It came in a upright, it came in a cocktail, and it also came in a sit-down arcade cabinet, which is the deluxe version. And there's literally no wrong way to play this game. If you find the sit-down arcade cabinet, I really recommend you play it that way, just so you can get the really great experience. But as I said, there's no really wrong way to play this game. Every way is perfect to play it, whether you play it on the 3DS, whether you play it at home, whether you play it through emulation, which I definitely recommend supporting the developers if you have a 3DS and just buying the 3D version, just because how great the 3D looks. So gameplay, as I was talking about, this game you actually do drive a car. You drive it in the third person, so you're actually looking at the back of your character's head as he's driving, and there's a blonde woman right next to him who is more than likely his girlfriend, because I mean, come on, cool guy wearing sunglasses while he drives, driving a Ferrari Testarossa Spider. I mean, he's obviously a cool dude, so he obviously gets a ton of cool babes. Absolutely awesome. But yeah, so as I was mentioning, this game, you're actually allowed to choose your shift speeds. So you're able to choose between high and low. Obviously, when you're first starting off, it's usually a great idea to start off low, especially after you crash or you sputter out. Usually you start off low, just so this way you can save on time, because time is extremely limited. because as I mentioned, this game is not a racing game, but it is a driving game. So you are supposed to make it to checkpoints throughout the map. The map itself actually does branch off into separate paths. So depending on what path you take, your gameplay experience will be radically different from the last time. And by being radically different, it's usually just the foreground and the background colors that change, with some really nice added effects as well, such as, you know, sand from the desert coming out of your back tires, or snow or grass when you're when you drive off the side of the road. Whoops. Which is such a really nice touch for this game, especially considering the era it's from. It's a super good touch. So yeah, you do that. You choose branching paths. When you beat that path, you do get different endings depending on the final path that you take. So your gameplay experience will definitely vary, especially if you're taking different paths to get to different endings. A lot of those endings are very, very humorous. Also as well, before I forget, there are other cars in the road as well. A lot of these cars will get in your way, whether intentionally or unintentionally. There's also trucks as well that happen to come along. As I mentioned, pretty sure it's mostly unintentional, with a couple of times it really does feel like the game is trying to get you and literally waste your time. Because I mean, this is still an arcade game at its heart from 1986, so it's going to try and take as many quarters from you as possible. So yeah guys, that pretty much covers the gameplay. It's very, very, very simple. It's literally hold down one button to accelerate, hold down one button to decelerate. You have a brake, you have steering, and then you have start. Not much really else to say. This game is really difficult to master, especially if you're playing the arcade game, because I'm currently playing Revision 3 of the arcade game hardware, and holy crap, it's really difficult. I really hope Revision 1 is a lot easier, because I'm having a really hard time trying to get to the endings of these maps. But I'm having an exceptional amount of fun doing it. What are my thoughts on this game? Would I recommend this game to anyone? Well, yeah. I mean, hell yeah. Have you not seen the gameplay footage that I've literally been putting up? This game is absolutely great. If you see this game out in the wild for Sega Genesis or Master System or just literally any other port with the exception of the 8-bit computer ports, I say pick it up. It is well worth your money. The selectable soundtracks, the different routes you can take to play the game are absolutely great. Definitely loads of replayability, especially if you're trying to get good at this game. I really recommend this game. If you have a 3DS, I say pick it up on the 3DS eShop. You do get a lot more features as well. You do get unlockables as well, like an easy braking and easy turning as well. You get more songs as well. You get more song choices, which me being a Magical sound shower kind of guy, I'm always gonna choose that song just because it is the best song on the soundtrack. So guys, I say pick it up, play it, download it on 3DS eShop. If there is a new port of this game out for new consoles, I say pick it up. It'll more than likely not be expensive. It really won't be expensive. Pick it up. So guys, I definitely say play it, recommend it to you. And remember guys, this has been Jimmy. Warm summer day here in California. Remember to stay absolutely radical, and thanks for tuning in guys.